Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out John Woo and Chow Yun Fat's incredible Hard Boiled, released on 4K UHD Blu-ray by Shout Factory. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So it is finally here and in my hands. Oh my god, I cannot wait because Hard Boiled is absolutely in my top 10 Hong Kong movies, without a doubt. There is just something perfect about this movie as an action film, and Chow Yun Fat is just glorious in it. But I feel that this could be possibly John Woo's finest hour. Forget about all that American shite that he's done. It doesn't even come close to what he did in Hong Kong. But this, I am super excited to get. Now, I've seen quite a lot of people, more North American based, already doing their videos, their comparisons on this particular release from Shout Factory, and what a gorgeous, gorgeous release it is, veering away from that usual typical artwork that we see with Chow Yun Fat and the baby. I really love what they have done here. It is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Number 17 on the Hong Kong Cinema Classics range, following a Chinese ghost story trilogy, which was 14 to 16. But this is a beautiful piece, absolutely glorious. That hard cover there, it is spectacular. A lot of people are complaining about the cost of it already, but now you know why. But anyway, of course, this is not the first time I have had this movie. Of course not. And that's why I wasn't really wetting my pants waiting for it to arrive, because it all started for me way back in the 90s whenever Tartan Asia released it on video as a rental, and this is what I picked up. Now, I adore this cover and I love this video. I'll never get rid of it. It is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and perhaps one of the first or earliest Chow Yun Fat movies that I ever did see. It is just fantastic, and I love this shot with him and the baby. The baby is so cute, but wow, what a movie indeed. Now, of course, after this, the DVD market crept in, and I have in my collection 6 DVD versions of this movie. The first is under Tartan Asia and Prism. Now I have 3 Tartan Asia DVDs of this, and there's a lot of different running times here. Some are at 122 minutes, some at 123 minutes, some at 128 minutes. So here's the collector's edition from Tartan. Again, the second one of their releases, and then the third again, which apparently is the uncut widescreen subtitle version, but it runs for the same length of time as the other DVD there. But still, very, very excited. Next is the American DVD release, the North American DVD release from Windstar Video, I believe. But yeah, I have actually yet to check out this particular version. Then we have the Dragon Dynasty DVD release. I don't have the Blu-ray of Dragon Dynasty, but I have got this DVD release, and it actually looked kind of good. It was a much brighter picture all over, but it wasn't perfect. And then I have the Chinese or Hong Kong DVD release, which comes in at 128 minutes. This is the longest running one out of all of them, and I just love this cover to death. It is fantastic. Then of course Blu-ray kicked in. Now, the first Blu-ray I ever had of this movie was from Hong Kong Rescue, and again, as all of his work did, blew me away. It was just stunning, beautifully presented, tons of extra features on there. Now yes, these are bootlegs. I don't like promoting the guy, but the work he did, the work he put into these, and all the releases were just stunning. They were incredible. And then I got it on Blu-ray again from Germany. And that was via this fun little compiled edition here. And again, the picture was quite good. I didn't mind it. It really looked well. And it did come with a couple of extra features there. I think, yeah, the longer Taiwanese version, running at 131 minutes. So again, I was quite pleased with that. Now, we have got the 4K UHD Blu-ray version from Shout Factory, and it's all official, it's all fantastic, but just how amazing is this? Oh, I cannot wait. So 3 discs included, a 4K disc and 2 Blu-rays. Let's get stuck in and see what is there. Disc 1, we have the 4K UHD feature film, a 4K scan from the original camera negative, presented in Dolby Vision. Optional English subtitles, newly translated for this release. New audio commentary with director John Woo, what? And film journalist Drew Taylor. New audio commentary with Frank Jiang. Audio commentary with John Woo, producer Terence Chang, filmmaker Roger Avery, and critic David Kerr. Recorded by the Criterion Collection. I was going to say, I think that is an archival one. Everything that's on the 4K disc is on the first Blu-ray disc, which is disc 2. Then on disc 3 we have all the special features. We have got Violent Night, an interview with John Woo, which is new. We have a new interview with actor Anthony Wong called Boiling Over. A new interview with Terence Chang called No Time for Failure. A new interview with screenwriter Gordon Chan called Hard to Resist. Woo! A new interview with screenwriter Chung Han Koo called Boiled to Perfection. A new interview with composer Michael Gibbs called Body Count Blues. We have got Hong Kong Confidential, Inside Hardboiled with author Grady Hendrix. Gun Fu Fever, an interview with Leon Hunt. And then Chewing the Fat, an interview with academic Lin Feng. We have deleted and extended scenes, trailers, and an image gallery, plus a 52-page booklet with 4 expert essays and extensive art. Wow, I mean, what a collection. What a gorgeous, gorgeous release. I haven't even got stuck into it yet, but that is what I'm going to do now with you. That is solid. That's possibly the hardest case that Shout Factory have put out so far with any of these. City on Fire and Peking Opera Blues, I was a wee bit slightly disappointed because that flimsy O-ring on there wasn't really too protective, let's be honest. Okay, I'll start with the disc. Of course, we see that original cover coming out to play there, and that is fantastic. I'm quite happy with that. Definitely not complaining. That is just gorgeous. The blacks are so deep, so deep. Okay, let's crack this open. Inside we have got the 4K disc, all with new artwork. Oh, very nice. Okay, so yeah, we have, as you can see, 4K and then the 2 Blu-rays on the other side there. I'm going to slide this cover out in the hope that there's something on the back, and there's not. It's blank, but there's the full spread anyway. Not complaining, hardly a negative, to be honest. And you see what is compiled here. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to actually get in and see this in true 4K for the first time. How bloody amazing. And of course the book carries the same artwork as the front cover, and it is gorgeous. That green really, really works for it. We've been so used to seeing hardboiled with these blues for so long, but this is just fabulous. On the back it's blank, but let's get stuck in and see what's included. Oh my goodness, I really cannot wait. Cannot wait. A History of Violence. But yeah, what a movie. Absolutely in my top 10. There is just something, I mean, there's just something incredibly perfect about this action movie. Without a doubt. Everyone in it, their performances, John Woo's direction, there is just something spectacular overall. And Philip Kowk as Mad Dog, like, oh my god, Tony Leung, of course. Everyone is fabulous. Even the English dub, I can't even complain about it. The original English dub. I don't know what any of the newer ones sound like, because once I was introduced to this in its original language with subtitles, I never did look back. Now, only when I put in the original video do I watch it with its English dub. But yeah, this is such an incredible movie, and it just sits right up there with the finest of all Hong Kong action movies as one of the greatest. Absolutely. But yes, that's it. I can't wait any longer. Sorry, I gotta go check out everything on here. I'm gonna come right back though and let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out the new Shout Factory 4K UHD release of the incredible Hard Boiled, one of my all-time favourite Hong Kong action movies. And first things first, I forgot to share with you the fact that, yes, it did come with its free poster. So let me crack that open because the artwork is fantastic and it deserves to be seen larger than life. So here we have it. Look at that. Isn't that just incredible? Absolutely beautiful. Definitely frame-worthy, if you ask me, but that is stunning. And this is from the same artist whose name again has left me, who does the Shaw Brothers box sets from what I can gather, and it is just incredible. I just love that green. It just makes such a change from the usual blue toned covers that we do see quite often when it comes to releases of this incredible movie. Now, talking about artwork, behind me you can see on the menu, and all three discs carry this same beautiful, stunning new artwork from Darren Wheeling. I mean, this is the guy that usually does the Hong Kong movie releases for Eureka Video. Suddenly he's appeared on Peking Opera Blues and the menus for Hard Boiled here, and it looks spectacular. And I would absolutely love if Arrow Video went down the line of releasing theirs with this particular artwork, because it is glorious looking. I also have put in disc 3, that is the disc with all the special features, because of course disc 1 is the 4K UHD disc. It just has the movie, the audio commentary, and that's it. And the same with disc 2, which is the first Blu-ray, just the movie and the audio commentary. But with disc 3 you get all the special features here, and that's what I wanted to put in because there's quite a lot on show here. Now, in terms of the 4K disc and the 4K restoration, I mean, just simply gorgeous. The film has never looked better, and some shots absolutely do scream out a lot better than others, but overall, in comparison to any other version that I have of this movie, this was just stunning. Absolutely stunning, and so much so that I didn't even hang about to watch it a second time with that new audio commentary from John Woo and Drew Taylor. Wonderful audio commentary. John Woo was a little hard to make out sometimes. Of course, he's delivering it all in English, but he is 79 years of age and English is not his first language, so there was a couple of moments that were tricky, which also happens with interviews throughout. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, this was a great audio commentary and one that you definitely want to check out. So that's all that's on disc 1 and 2. This stunning restoration. I mean, it just looks fan-friggin-tastic. So, as I mentioned, all the other extra features are here on disc 3, and what an incredible amount of extra features we have here, all newly made pretty much for this Shout Factory release, which is incredible because we usually get hit with a bunch of archival stuff, and this makes it so much fresher because this is a stunning release. The one gripe I do have, mind you, is the balance of the audio. It's kind of not there. When people are talking, let's say John Woo for example, I'd have to turn him up. So he's here, then when the clips of the movie come in, they're here, and I've got to turn that down as quickly as possible to save my speakers and my ears. There's just no meeting in the middle there, which was unfortunate, and it happens through quite a number of the interviews there. But a small gripe, not a deal breaker. Everything, as I say, I have loved about this. Now, the first interview, Violent Night, John Woo, delivered in English, straight from the horse's mouth, insightful, informative, just wow. I mean, you need to check this out. It is an incredible piece there. It runs for about 41 minutes in length. The second, Boiling Over, is the great Anthony Wong. 22 minutes or so, this time delivered in Cantonese with English subtitles. Usually Anthony gives his interviews in English, which really threw me as to why he decided to do this. Maybe he was talking to a Chinese person, being interviewed by a Chinese person. But a very fun interview. Ask for a free copy, of course, when it's done. He's a fantastic guy and a very, very interesting guy. I really do like him. Then we have No Time for Failure with producer Terence Chang. Now, this is a bit shorter, 12 minutes, although I'd love to have seen a bit more. Delivered in English, talks about obviously the production, but also going up against the real Hong Kong triads who were hassling them for protection money. It's a very interesting piece there. We have Hard to Resist with Gordon Chan. Now, Gordon Chan is a fantastic director in his own right, but he's also one of the scriptwriters of the movie here. It runs for about 10 minutes, but he basically talks about how he helped smooth things out and work on Tony's character, who was basically written to be a more sadistic kind of person in this movie and the bad guy of the piece. Then you have Boiled to Perfection, Chang Hang Ku, who again is another one of the script writers, I think uncredited for this one, but he's worked with Choi Hark on a number of productions there, and John Woo's films as well there. That ran for about 16 minutes, but he talks about how he got involved, etc., and the work that he has done throughout his career, of course. Body Count Blues. This was an interesting one. Now, this is composer Michael Gibbs. Runs for about 10 minutes, where he discusses the score created for Hard Boiled. And what a score it is. I mean, I would say out of all the soundtracks in Hong Kong movies, this is absolutely one of the top 5 that really sticks out of my head. And it is just incredible, powerful. I mean, if I could find a soundtrack for this, I would absolutely pick it up for sure. Then we have Hong Kong Confidential. Grady Hendrix, who delivers this episodic kind of series on a number of Shout Factor's releases there, running for about 13 minutes, really breaks down the film, talks about how it came about in his kind of usual fun fanboy kind of way. Grady's brilliant. I do like what he puts out there, but he does talk like he was on set on that day. He does talk like he is best friends with the directors. He's a great storyteller, and that's what you get from this Hong Kong Confidential. Again, another one well worth checking out. Gun Fu Fever is about an 18 or 19 minute piece with Leon Hunt, author Leon Hunt, just talking to camera about heroic bloodshed, Hard Boiled, The Better Tomorrow, all the movies that kind of fall into that category and how it came about. Again, a very interesting piece. Then we have Chewing the Fat, which is, and it was just an okay one. I don't need to go back to it. Probably about 12 or 13 minutes. Dr. Lin Feng on Chow Yun Fat as an actor and so on. It was just okay. I didn't find anything spectacular about it, or really didn't get too engrossed, to be honest. Then we have Deleted and Extended Scenes. Now this is actually very, very interesting because you have deleted scenes from the Taiwanese cut, which were okay. There was nothing massive about it. And then you have extended scenes and alternate scenes from the South Korean VHS cut. So you'll see that the quality difference there really does shift in between scenes there. The whole thing ran for about 14 minutes, but it was quite interesting to see what Korea replaced in their particular edit. There was less kind of more less violence in terms of people being shot, and definitely more scenes of Chow Yun Fat playing saxophone. But interesting all the same, and another great extra to have on there. Then we have trailers. You have 2 trailers. You've kind of got one in full HD, one unrestored. They ran for just over 6 minutes in length, and then you have an image gallery that runs for just under 4 minutes, which has a fabulous selection of poster art, lobby cards, physical media art, stills from the movie, and so on. And it just looked fabulous. There was a lot to really take in there. But I mean, overall, just so far, the best release of this incredible movie to date, without a doubt. I can only hope that Arrow take this up another notch. I don't know how they're going to do that, and I really do hope that they include everything that's on here for everyone else here in the UK to enjoy. But for me, this is spectacular. Probably one of the favourite releases for 2025, and we're coming close to the end of it. There's still quite a few more to go, believe me. But yes, Shout Factory's 4K of Hard Boiled for me absolutely gets a double thumbs up. Super glad that it's in my collection. Out now to buy from Shout Factory.
So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.